That 181 people in a flash.
Hey, good morning, everyone. I hope everyone's going to pay attention. We got something really cool. I want to see if is Larry in here? Larry Norval? Yep. Larry, I'm going to have you come on for a second as we start today. Co-host you on here. So let's see, Larry, is Donna on today, babe? Yep.
Hi, Rory.
Hello. Larry, so everybody, Larry found a widget that is really cool. And while I'm really careful what we add, we tested it out for days. I had Matt work on it, and we had to make one tweak in one of our database settings, but it's done now, and it's been updated on all the servers over the past 3 days. So there's a proprietary thing that we do on a check. We had to allow for this. So, but Larry found this plugin. So Larry, thank you. Lots of appreciation. I'm going to share your site and let people see what it is, if that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Thank you.
And you guys, this is incredible, and it's great timing. It's definitely a Godspeed thing, I think, because what we're launching in January, this is perfect for. All right. So let's share screen, shall we? Larry has Google AdSense, so his stuff's popping up. I love seeing that. So right here on the right-hand side, you'll see that he's got a widget for language translation. And it's pretty comprehensive.
Oh, wow.
All right. And if we want to have Afrikaans for South Africa, it goes there. Now, I've had some friends check this out with some other languages, and it does an okay job. It's actually, I think, better than what the Google Translate does. The images don't change, which is what makes sense, right? Because they're images, but everything else it does. But it also it puts it in here, and I'm going to tell you something that I'm seeing. So when they do the translation, it does that, and then Google's recognizing that they're reading it in a different language, and different ads will populate. So it's got a really good effect, and I think it's going to be, again, we're going to be doing a lot of things in January, just going global. I'll let that out of the bag, and this is a good thing to help do it. It also means that we just teach one thing, and we don't have to worry about the language side, because this is going to handle it for it. So we can give them language tools to utilize, like the back office. See how it modifies everything just based on this. This is a freaking awesome widget, and I was worried about it because of what it was. We had some back end, but Matt fixed it, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, he figured out how to get it to where we could not have our conflicts that it does. Anyway, he figured it out. I think he got some help with another CTO friend of ours on something. And anyway, we got it fixed. So pretty quick. So I'm rolling it out there. So what I did, guys, is I had some fun. I created the RRR247.com translations page, and this shows you exactly how to place it. There is the link to get the widget code to get it placed in here. Everything's spelled out. Everything is spelled out, and this is going to be one of the steps we are going to give all of our students to do when they're getting set up. And you guys, we're going to be modifying things the first part of the year. In fact, I need to set up that day when I do the full marathon and do that. We got to look at the schedule, Tanya.
Actually looking at it now. So yeah, I'll have some dates soon if you want them.
I mean, I just need a whole Saturday.
Got it.
Oh, wow, Rory.
Yeah, this is a pretty good one. So I'm going to walk you guys through how to do it here. Let me stop my share for a second. So this page, I'll put it in chat. Everybody on here should get it done. Everybody should get it done. It takes it takes seconds, right? So I'm going to actually walk you through it. So let me, I need a volunteer. First person to raise their hand, I'm going to modify your site for you. Go. Karen Needham. All right, Karen, I'm doing yours. Let me pull that up. I'll be right back. This is, guys, we roll these out on this is a good thing to roll out on a Tuesday or a Saturday, but we're going to make it part of our training because it's so good. I'm going to tell you guys something we're going to start changing is when we get somebody set up in step one, before we have them do all the backups and all that set up, we're going to have them add response magic right out the gate. I've been testing this and I've been putting on my students right away, and we're getting names. That's gold. Every email is gold. Every email that's coming through that process is gold. And it also, it's good to have things set up and get that going. So I don't want to wait till step 5 anymore to get it added. Maybe to add the messages we can do in step 5, but we're gonna be getting that set up and added to their site. And I think we're gonna do it in when we get them going in step 2. It's gonna be one of the things we do. Just to help lock them in, and then and then it makes sense to market, have the stuff come in there as you're getting building for Google AdSense and whatnot. But there's a lot more. I mean, having that going and building and reference points to it. There's some dynamics that I've been really looking into, and I think it helps with the Google AdSense process overall, but overall success. So let me.
Wow, that's awesome. I got it on my page already.
It's quick, right? Let's see.
Wow, that's big. You're allowing me to stay unmuted. So Larry, I want to thank you too. Wow.
I'm going to share my screen. And that training page is pretty simple, right? Now no problems, right?
Done it all. It was done in 10 seconds.
So I'm going to come here. Here's a Google Doc. That's the script I need right there. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to go into Karen's site. I'm going to go to Karen's site right here. I go to Appearance and Widgets. And I want to put it right above that one. So I go here and I need HTML. And if it's not there, I just type it just like I did in my video. Now I'm going to paste that in. I'm going to move it one up right below the search. I'll hit update. Close that one. Do this next one. And this has Google AdSense on here. I'm going to actually help you. There's something else you need to do. I'll put this here. I'm going to move this up. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to copy this code that you have. I'm going to hit update here. We also want to put that code in here 3 times. So it matches both sides. Now, this is a good segue into the next part of the training today. Okay. Now I'm going to go here, Karen. There's your translator code there, and I click on the next page, and there it's there as well. And your Google AdSense is running. Love seeing that, guys, on there. Now, let's talk about compliance. Let me look at everybody. Hold on one second. Okay, Karen, you're set. I'm gonna bring you on, Karen. Can you talk for a sec? I'm gonna co-host you for just a second. Karen,
Yes.
not hard, right?
Nope, not hard.
Boom, boom. And now you have it. And it's kind of fun to go watch it. You just go click on something. It changes every page, all the categories. Like it literally was built for how we do things. Like I've looked at other ones that were out there. Larry just found one that's just ideal, like ideal. So I want to put this out there to everybody. Do you hear it? Do not use any other one. It's going to have a conflict most likely. We got set up for this one. It's on our update list. So if they make a change, it's going to notify Matt. He can double check it all. There's particulars on anything we do. Do not have them look for, I mean, just tell them to do what we teach, right? But this is pretty freaking cool. And now we have that on here, and it's better than the Google or the browser one. This is done on the WordPress side. And it also, when they, again, it's relating. And once you have Google AdSense, especially, it's Google's seeing what we're doing. They're seeing the contact we're doing there. It helps them with what they're doing. It's an awesome advantage. The other advantage to it is as we're marketing in all these other countries, we're actually compliant with their language requirements and the stuff that's going on because we have that on there. It's such a win. It's beyond needed, but perfect timing because we're going a global direction in a bigger way. Like let's just say that January 2nd is gonna, if January 2nd doesn't wake people up, they're dead. They have no pulse at all. And we're really poised for some fun on this. Okay, so next, I'm going to go to Google compliance, and I'm going to talk about the GDPR and some other things that come up today. And I'm going to stop my share for just a second. And Karen, that was fun to do your site.
Thank you.
Yeah. And guys, now we're international bloggers now. We're all international bloggers. We can sell and market products. The translation will help us a ton. We have our videos, most of them in English, but there are going to be some awesome things in that direction too. So we just keep going forward on it. Okay. I'm going to go over this GDPR stuff, and this is taking effect in January. Okay. So if you have Google AdSense, this means something to you only if you're marketing internationally. So I'm gonna just talk about it for a second. GDRP is basically putting a notice on there about the things we're doing. It's something, I mean, it's getting kind of ridiculous, to be honest. It's like we have to click to even see anything anymore. We have to give away so many permissions just to read a website. It is ridiculous. However, if we want to post ads and we want to have ads visible with Google all over the world, we have to have this compliance, this GDRP. Otherwise, they won't post ads. So I'm going to just tell you guys, it's very simple. I have our answer. There's an option in there for them to just do it. Let them just put a standard one up. That's the option you want to go with. That takes the liability away from us. Google's stepping forward. They give us permission to put our own on there. We're not going to. We don't want to. We're going to just use theirs. It's a one click. You say, use yours. Fun. Don't complicate it. Next thing. Google is doing these things with these ads and the way they place the ads. And actually in the community, the overall web community, and a bunch of, I deal with some really high-end advertisers. They hate it. For what we do in our blogging world, it's like Google's like, hey, how can I give these bloggers more money? All it's going to do is enhance how much we make. So the good news is there's nothing really to do. Just make sure you have all ads running and you just run everything like we do. Just leave it wide open, run all their ads. Let them choose where they put them. Don't micromanage it. Just whatever Google wants, just give it to Google. It's the easiest way to teach everybody. So when you get your ads on there, just run everything. Place the code the way I teach you, 3 and 3 on the bottom of the footers, and tell them to run at will. Just leave it open. Answer yes to everything. Do not turn things off. We don't care. I want revenue. I want revenue. I don't want to harp on it. The way we market is such a shotgun effect. It's such a shotgun effect, and it's just ideal. Now, I know there's we had some MSIs that were really concerned the verbiage they put out there, the way they write it. I've analyzed it all. I've got a lot of expert opinions and conclude it before the deadline. Just have them put theirs on. Now, I'm going to tell you, we haven't been focused on international a ton yet, but with what's happening January 2nd, amongst many other things, is our value globally is huge. Huge. You know, and for our new students coming into this, there's so much to take in already. But you guys, when you build it properly, the rest of the world's just going to adapt to what we're doing eventually, right? They're going to open things up to make it better. We are so ahead of the content game, so ahead, right? That's our highway. Content. So today, I'm going to be building some content because it's fun. I'm also trying to get my mind back to the pattern because I'm going to be building out a lot of content in the mini marathon today. And I'm going to be working on one of my student sites, and I'm just going to be writing non-anchor, non-kiosk stuff, right? Just about life. And these are open pages to just go out there. Okay. I might look for some inspiration. And so today is completely 100% Rory off the cuff. And I'm not even sure where to start. So I'm going to I think this is a good exercise for everybody. We dropped a really good thing on the translation. I already did the work on it, so you guys can walk through it. It's ready to teach everybody. I've already added it to step 5 for now. But we're going to be doing a little bit more for our students in session 2. And I'm just getting you guys ready for it. You can start doing it now. You have my, wow, should we do it right now? Tanya, I was talking to you about something on our walk today. Do you remember? About response magic. Should I open it up today?
That's up to you if you're ready for it. You said you wanted to think on it, so I didn't know.
Oh, here's the thing. There's so much going on January 2nd, and you guys are the devoted instructors and students that come in on Saturdays. I'm going to give you guys something early. Some of you may be doing it already. We had it set up before where it wasn't by design. It's not a big deal, but it's going to be a big deal now. We've been underutilizing response magic. And when I say we, all of RRR247 and the students and stuff like that. No one's been using it like I've been doing it for a long time. It's one of those areas that I need to really focus on. So we're going to be getting the templates done. It's one of those things that's going to take a long time to create the flow of it and update it and get it set the way it needs to be. And we've been doing stages to make it better. I've got a path with it. It's literally the one area that needs the help of all the areas. It's response magic. And I'm going to tell you this. I guess I've been doing email marketing since 1994. Okay. When I used to do email marketing, I had a Pentium 100 computer. Okay. This was when the Pentium came out. This is going to date things. This is what switched me from being a Mac baby to going completely PC. That processor made the Macintosh look like a dinosaur in all things. And then Pentium 200, the processing speed just advanced, and the programming allowed with the processing speed advanced. Now, take in mind, I'm not building graphics. I'm building web pages. I'm building them based on functionality and lead processes. How to create that lead and put that lead through, for lack of a better word, funnel to show them different products and services, hooks. Okay. So I would do the email campaigns, and back in that day, they had no way to regulate it. Right. So if you were smart enough and you knew the code well enough, you could take a Pentium 100, which is like, that's like a 1,000th of what my laptop is today. And I was sending out 1 million emails an hour. Okay. Now, I couldn't do anything else on that machine. It was running hot. I had to put coolers on it. I had to do all that stuff to keep it going. Like I was maxing that thing out. It heated the basement in the winter by itself. Okay. Like I had to like overdrive it because there was no other bigger processor yet. Right. And I'm going to let you guys know, like I was generating really incredible income with this one server, which was, it was really a computer turned into a server, a tower. And I was sending a million emails and I was scraping emails because there was no regulation. I was finding ways to get people's emails. I was capturing them. I was paying for leads. I was building these huge databases, and I'd send out the emails. And people at that in those days they loved getting emails because they're only getting them from me and maybe one other friend. No one had emails, right? And they'd reply back, and I would spend my time answering people, building rapport, building relationships over email. Now, we can't really do that today. People don't respond like that. But back then it happened. And so I just knew that email was just a component you needed to have. And I've always done that. And we fine-tuned it. We still do it today. And while people don't respond to email like they do their text messages today and so forth, they still do, especially if there are things they care about or things that they're engaged in. And that's what we're building up. And it's, even though it's what I would call old school marketing by all rights and means, it's still very, very effective. And I think when we're looking at the reality of what performance blogging is for a new student starting out, even if they only get 3, 5, 10 new signups in there, they see that it's working, but that might give them a customer. It might get them a Velveeta customer, give someone to buy wine. It's building up the awareness of it. Someone that might just buy SHG. It's building something, right? And it's in addition to what we're doing with the Vortex, which is also email, SMS, and everything. So and not to mention that, but we can take the information that they put into our autoresponders and Response Magic, and I can add it to my Vortex too. Why not? Now, I'm just saying it's a good idea. You also have full permission to do so because they've already opted into you there. It's actually like a double opt-in. They have to put their information in, receive an email, and then say it's okay. That's where the laws are today. You have to really, really want that email from that person to get it. So if someone goes through that measure, they're a very valid lead that's interested in what we're doing. Now, the messaging that we send out is very important. That's what we're going to be focusing time on. I was going to do that today, but I want to make sure everybody's getting this in motion. We got that one template on there. We're going to continue to work on the templates of the messages to put in Response Magic. That's going to be an ongoing thing that we're going to be working on Saturdays. And if I get it, like I'll get a whim sometimes. Like my brain will go crazy on it. I'll wake up at 2 a.m, shoot out of bed, come fill out a bunch more, and add to that template. That's just going to be an ongoing thing. Okay, so we're going to teach them to add. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave Response Magic as step 5, but that's going to be for them to add it if they haven't already done so in step 1. And then here's a template to add the messages. So we're going to gather information. So with that being said, we're going to put a lot more focus on it. And it's never really panned out too much because some people have it and they upgrade. So we start out with Response Magic. We get 100 emails for free. Up to 100, what do you want to call it? Online community members, what we call them. You get up to 100, and then if you go over 101, now you got to start paying like $10 a month. Well, if you got 100, odds are you're creating revenue of some sort. It's going to pay for itself. That was the idea. So it does that. Now, here's the thing: is it's a 1-level referral program with Response Magic. I just put it on my stuff, guys. It doesn't pay out much. However, I'm going to give it to the instructors as another revenue stream. So if the instructor is putting them in the system, their job is to make sure that they're successful. And if they're successful, they're going to get more than 100 emails in there. They're going to need to pay for the services to go up. And there's going to be some revenue sharing in there. Okay. So as an instructor, and you guys are all hearing it here first. This is 100% okay. I'm going to show you what it looks like. Let me go. Here's a DDRP. Let's see. Hold on. Oh. I'll close that out. I'm done talking with that. I'm gonna go to Response Magic. And I have my link to sign up for a free account, but down here, so use the link. And I'm going to show you the link. Hold on. Go from the link here, so it's tied. I want them to still know it's coming from RRR247 because we got a really good deal. I was supposed to get someone else. Make sure everybody uses this link right here. Response Magic is step 5. And then they click on, so they're going to use this link. Then you'll go to affiliates.
Rory, you're muted.
Not by choice. Sorry about that. Okay. Where did you guys lose me? So I'm going to add this. We got the Response Magic right here. I'm going to add this to the sign up port. Okay. And let me go here. Hold on. I got to go to edit. I hit edit. Here we go. So that means that on the template that we send out for, yeah, I'm going to update that there too. I'm making some little tweaks as we get here towards January 2nd, guys. Little tweaks are happening. Little tweaks. So my template. Thanks, babe. Here, hold on 1 second. All right. I'm going to go to the flow. I got to modify it. And by the way, I've made some changes in here. I'll be talking about it on Monday, but you guys can always come in here and see the latest, greatest. I've been making some tweaks to some of the emails that go out. always making things better. Here we go.
Next.
Yeah, that work?
No, it didn't. It did someone said it. So like a continuation.
Oh, I gotta fix that.
Yeah. Good job. We don't have anything yet.
All right, cool. That's the format we want to do in this as well. So let me go find my message.
Yeah, I actually thought they stopped doing that, Rory. I haven't been, everybody's been using your link from the training site since for months. I just have them do that one. So we're all gonna become affiliates in this and use our links again, referral links.
Yeah, and I'm going to tell you why. Two reasons. One, I want to make sure that it's rewarded to do the work. And it's just the right thing to do, I think. But the other thing is with what we're about to start doing, we're going to start getting a lot more email opt-ins, and that means it's going to start costing money. And if the energy is done right, as the instructors are getting more in because they're doing their own work, they're going to have income coming in to offset it and then some. And it rewards us for helping build this in the right energy. So you guys, when I tell you guys, it doesn't pay much the way we've been doing it before. It's about to change. I'm going to tell you, everything kind of comes back full circle. Email marketing is about to become more important than ever. I told you guys, it's been harder to do it. A lot of people have been swaying away from it, but I'm going to tell you, it's coming back. Now, I also think that in some near term, it's going to cost us to deliver. And they've been trying to do this for. I'm gonna look at you guys. They've been trying to do this since like the 90s. They've been trying to make email be paid for, right? And all these companies and universities and have been like, no. Well, spam is crazy, right? And people get a lot of spam. Well, they've been cleaning that up, and the technology is growing to allow that to be cleaner. As that happens, now they're going to start prioritizing who can send, who can receive, who can get through, who can't. And companies like Response Magic that have to prove things out, the double opt-in, they're going to turn into like what we have a dial pad where they're going to impose a percent or like a fraction of a penny cost to deliver stuff. But our stuff will get delivered because the carriers are going to let it come in. I see the path. They've been trying to get there for a long time. So if we are all, compartmentalizing our everything into that system, we're taking a gamble that Response Magic is going to be one of the good guys. They are so grandfathered in because they are the first autoresponder system that has done a lot of things over the years. You guys, you don't know all this in my history, but I bought an autoresponder company from a kid that built it when he was 17 years old out of Canada because I needed to get the autoresponder stuff working. I was doing autoresponder stuff before everybody else was. It just seemed genius. Based on what they responded, you sent another thing out. I literally spent a fortune to buy, and I had to buy all the servers. I had to get them all. I had them all shipped from Canada down to Utah. It was a very big buy. And I got my money back within 2 years using it for my own leads already. And then it grew into a lot of the stuff that we have today. I'm seeing the numbers going back that direction, and I'm seeing the trends be very email centric because we're getting through again. And it's all about the carriers allowing proper email to get recognized and get sent through better. It's the technology catching up to the need of the and basically how to get rid of the fraud, scams, the bad server sending, right? The malicious stuff. And they're getting better and better at it. Okay. Now, that being said, it should always be a focus that we do, right? Always be a focus. So our job goes back to what I used to do, which is how do you entice somebody to give you their email address, right? And they do it on Instagram and Facebook by giving you 10% off. Well, we're gonna tease them into it constantly in our pages. We're going to say register for more information. You want a coupon code, register, and we're going to do stuff like that. Okay, just get ready for it. It's time again. And so we're making a shift on this. What I just did, what I just edited in that email, now everybody will understand it. Instructors will know how to go get it. Everybody can just use mine if they want. I don't care. But you have permission to use your own. There's no tier effect to it at all, but I wanted to use mine so I can argue with them and say, hey, we brought this for you. I'm trying to we used to have a really good deal with them. They gave us 1,000 for free. I'm trying to get that back. But they didn't have tracking to show how many people we sent in. We had a lot of people just go there on their own. And so we want to use that tracking. So if people sign up as an affiliate tied to Burnett, then I can say, this is our reach. So don't go outside of that because, guys, we need the power in numbers. And it's going to be a big impact because I'm going to try to negotiate properly so that when I see, I should be careful how I say this. Let's just say I see where the trend's going and I want to protect us on the rates for what's coming. I want to maneuver it right because there's going to be a time it's going to cost to send email through a system like this. Not your friends and family, they'll probably keep that free, but any type of enterprise, it's going to cost. It's kind of the way of the capitalistic world. I'm not wrong on that. It's going to come. They just didn't have a way to justify it, meter it, and give value to it. They're building that. It's been being built. So I don't know if it'll be this year, next year, 5 years. It's coming. I'm not going anywhere. I'm still doing this. My list is getting bigger and stronger, and we do things that keep people, active in it, thriving in it. It's a big part of commerce. And as a performance blogger, we've been neglecting this area, and we need to make it a forefront now. Okay. Wow, time's flying on this hour. I want to do some content, but this is a big deal. Okay. Let me go share my screen again. So that's that. I'll update this. I'm also, while I'm on the topic of these changes I did, session 2 going to session 3, I've done some stuff on here. One thing I'm going to show you what I added right here on the RAM. And Stacy, this is basically because after I talked with you a couple times, they need their DTC, they need to know what their DTC number is. Some of them may not have it, so we give it to them. We have it on their card. And what their PBS URL is, just so they know what it is. Just give it to them again. So when they fill it out, just spell it out for everybody.
Thank you.
All right. Let's see, that means I got a typo there too. Okay, I'm going to save this as my new template. Override. Again, it costs nothing to be an affiliate. You get your link, and that way, you'll send them your affiliate link to sign up for it, but you'll use you'll use your sign up link to get them into Response Magic, and you're going to do that in session 2. If you don't do it in session 2 and they get to session 5, I'm leaving mine there. I want to impose that so the instructors are paying attention. I'm going to cover it as much as I can on Mondays. We're getting ready, but I'm going to go to the instructor board really quick. I was going to build pages, but this is important now that I'm on here. Oh, let me update it. The instructor page I got into session 1, into session 2, into session 2. I'm gonna edit it here. I think we're gonna do it. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna edit this right now. No time like the present, right? I think we do it in session 3. There's so much in session 2 that's got to be done right, and that takes a long time as it is. So,
So I already have the 100 plus account, and I'm getting an offer right now for the 5,000 plus account. Should I hold off while you're negotiating, or 50% of
how much? What's the price of the 5,000?
1895?
5,000 price isn't the one I worry about. It's when it goes to 10,000, it starts getting a little. I've already negotiated something pretty sweet. No one else is up that high, but that I know of.
I think I'm okay to not make that decision real quick.
How much was it?
1995 a month for like 50% off for or for life. Yeah,
Yeah, take that.
yeah, that does sound good, don't it?
Okay, that's working. Response magic. Let's see. Oh my gosh, I called it RoboForm instead of response magic. What did I do on the other page?
Occasional gentle reminders that you're human.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna update that for right now. I'm gonna go look at that. What's my email look like? I did it right there. Okay, I did. I just did it wrong on the one page. All right, I'm not totally losing it. All right. Um, so that's going to be part of session 3. So we have 3 live sessions we do with our students at a minimum, and we're always doing something for them. But getting them set up with response magic, that way we're signing them up so they don't, because it's tricky, guys. Like it's like they did a really good job to get people to buy things kind of by mistake. So you set up a free account, and once you get past this, you got to like hunt where the next thing is. So make sure we're doing it for them. You want to sign them up, know their username, know their password. We're going to add that. Also, I'm going to take this time to update my my card. So let me go there right now to Trello. Checklist. I'm going to update the checklist to December 9th now. We were getting them set up with their step 2 offers. Um, um, let's add that so it's even more specific.
So to be clear, Rory, all your MSIs are underneath your link. When we share that link, that's still going to be credited toward the Brunette account, right?
It'll show the numbers that we did. It'll show the impact. They don't do a tiered affiliate program, but I want to make sure I can say, hey, we brought this many people to you. We want this deal.
If you brought 100 people,
Yeah. So like if you
still your organization gives you the leverage, right?
correct. That's all I care about. I just know what's coming down the road, and I want to make sure we have the numbers to like be stronger than like I am with the dial pad situation right now, right? So dial pad, I made a great deal with them to keep the rates where they are, but I mean, I had to promise numbers that I'm already hitting, but it's crazy, and it's just the size of us matters, right? It does. It actually does. All right, so that's a new checklist card, December 9th. I just tweaked a couple things in there. You know, it's all about getting everything down to a system and everybody doing the same system, and then we don't have we don't lose it. We don't lose stuff. Okay. Um, Session 3. That's where we make sure all that stuff is done. You know, we give them a lot of stuff to do in session 2, and they're going to go forward on that. But the response magic, I'm looking at that too because um. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in step 3 in case we missed it. I'm trying to think this out because we have a lot of people use this stuff, and this is a big change. Let me go to session 2. If you guys haven't seen this before, you need to look at it. I spell out verbatim what to do in session 1, 2, and 3. I'm just gonna add it right here. You know, what's really nice about this is I can make edits on the fly and then we can just revisit them, but it's all to make the process more streamlined and easier for everybody. Okay. Even that's green. It doesn't need to be. It's for us, but that's funny. Okay. Okay, guys, we accomplished a lot this hour. A lot this hour. So everybody get your translations added. You guys are on a head start on that. And then I'm gonna just go over like some connections. So I have a lot of people that ask me. Actually, I got somebody. I'm gonna make sure she's on. She's not. You know, when they miss trainings and they ask questions, there are things that we cover in the trainings. Very frustrating, right? So I have people that ask me like, Rory, how does posting on social media help me with getting Google AdSense? I don't understand. Well, social media counts 10 to 1 from internet traffic for validity with ad revenue and everything that Google wants. Google would just be happy with just social media traffic. So if you're not posting on social media and Google doesn't let you come in, it's because you don't show the awareness of social media. It's one of those things that you don't need to post it to your Facebook if you don't want to. Go set up an Instagram account. Go set up a Pinterest account. Something social media is a requirement to get Google AdSense. So
Also, if I can say, if you guys want an Amazon storefront, you have to have social media as well. So there's that.
Tanya's gonna be teaching that stuff. She's got it. She's been figuring out why they don't let people get it. But that's something we're gonna be talking about later. So Tanya, so just know there's a lot of things coming next year. Thanks, babe. That was a good tease. Without you trying to, she normally doesn't tease.
I wasn't trying to. I'm not a teaser, so sorry, guys.
I don't have an Instagram account because of you.
This is true too. By the way, I showed everybody on that Saturday when I did that training on social media when I was doing Instagram. My Instagram is up 14,000 now. Now I'm just going to tell you, it'll be 15,000 this time next month, if not 16. Okay. And these are real things. My involvement's getting better. Now I'm doing some content. I want to teach you guys some path. We're proving it out. I don't ever just teach you something that's bullshit. I want to make sure I prove it out first. But I'm starting to see some trends that are working. And they're things that all of us can do. Right? Karen can do it. Stacy, well, Stacy's already doing her stuff. She's got it. But Larry, you can do it. Everybody can do it. And we've got to do more. So in 2024, we've got to do more social media. The memes are super important. By the way, I just signed off on the art. Do you guys want to see what they're going to look like? It's 11. Do you guys want to see them? Okay, let me see if I can. Let me pull this up. See if you guys can see it this way. They're being delivered like. Char's already on it.
Yeah, I'm like, why don't you ask Char if she wants them to be?
You guys aren't going to get them till like next week, but
you have them in your folders already, Rory.
Char's amazing. You guys just got done this morning. Char, you're awesome. Okay, I'll show you. Then I can pull them up for sure. Yeah, I don't want to show them our secret room. I was trying to find out how not to do that. Okay, hold on. You guys, it's so cool. Oh, you guys are gonna love these. Hold on.
They're really good.
See, we had the. Okay, I'm gonna do those. I'm gonna do the meat ones first. Okay, so here's nutrient dense beef. Okay, so let me share my screen. So we had the ones that we did in October, right? I'll pull them up. We had these. Oh, wait. These are the new ones, right? We have two of them,
Mhm.
2 sets. So here's set 1. And it's, guys, it's pretty, I mean, we don't need to tell people what meat is. Everybody knows what it should be, right? So fuel your vitality, rich, robust, and ready, nutrient-dense beef. Boom, right? Raise the stakes. Optimum wellness with nutrient-dense beef. Like, we don't need to say a lot. From robust pastures to your plate, nutrient-dense beef, bold promise. Right here, boom. Power pack palette. I swear we spelled that. And dive into wellness with nutrient-dense beef. Okay, there's those. And I'm going to start sharing them like today. Then we have the ones for December. Because we're playing catch up, guys. We had to test some stuff out. After this week, I mean, we have January's to be delivered to. We're doing January early?
No, he gave us October, November, December. So contact us is November.
And we have more of those coming for January, right? We're holding on. Okay. I'm just making sure we're holding off on that. We're good. Everything's okay. So here's the other one, Savor the Power. And this is you guys, this is all we came up with this branding for the meat so that it's our Coca-Cola marketing, right? We want everybody to see this and recognize it, and it looks so good. Here's the next one. Right? And
I'm
we're just putting
hungry
that out
now.
there. Was that?
I'm hungry now.
I know. So I was like going, I'm having a steak for lunch, guys. So this is
That
good for
burger
me.
looks pretty good.
So now I'm going to go back to my Rory 3. That's the nutrient. Now, guys, this is where we're going to start doing a lot of work. Contact us. Escape the 9-to-5 grind. Then boom, contact us to learn how. Right? Totally not saying anything what it is, just boom. Then boom, turn your ambition into achievement. We're pitching their community, right? That's our benefits. Like, what's our marketing message? It's a community. That's why it works. It's not one thing, it's the community that makes it work. It's all the support, the training, the philanthropy, all the stuff makes it work, right? That was all 4, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
All doing the same ones, pushing all that out there. That's where it's at. Okay. I'm gonna stop my share. Shar is gonna be handing those out. Be patient. Shar, you got the list of all the new ones, right?
Mm-hmm.
We
So it took me a
promotion.
while to get this one.
I know. That's why I tell
Because I
everybody
had
be patient.
65 new setups to do.
Yeah, we dumped on her, you guys. It was an awesome promotion. And so everybody just be patient. But Char's amazing. And we're getting all that caught up. But you guys, most importantly, use them. All right? Use them. You don't want to put out a ton every day. I probably should have Tanny come on here. You guys, you want to post a minimum on every social media channel of 2 posts a week, minimum. I don't care how sick you are, what's going on. You either schedule it or just make sure you do 2 a week. Now you can do more, but 2 a week. So like Tuesday and Thursday, every week, just load those up. You got plenty to go with, right? And you want to show other things in your life and stuff that you're doing on social media. It's not all ad, but 2 a week minimum. If you're not using 2 a week and you're not getting traffic, that's why. Okay. The I Am a Marketer campaign has been very fruitful for me. I don't know how you guys have been using those ones, but I think, Shar, that's what we're going to work on probably February, March. We're going to be got the contact us. I'm a marketer. That's our brand. I'm a marketer. We want people to be like, you guys, you know that a lot of people hate, you guys, I'm going to tell you something that's been a stigma. We're marketers, not salespeople. All right. So I'm going to be working on that message of marketing and properly make sales order taking. Be a marketer, not a salesperson. That's what we teach people. So there's some clear and concise language we need to use when we talk with people. That's one, always. We're not salespeople. That's hard work. Man, that takes a lot of guts to be a salesperson. We're marketers. We need to let the marketing do the work for us. We're order takers, really. Marketing done properly makes sales order taking. That's our message. It's always been our message, but I'm getting more vocal about the high points. All right. Speaking of marketing, we have an incredible thing with wine. And Tanya, I'm going to pass this over to you and Jackie. And let me close out this one and we start the new one.